Welcome to Cord Cutting today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting and give you my opinion on them. Stories like Amazon will be announcing new devices. We suspect some new Fire TVs. There's some things that support that. We'll break it all down. There's a deal, a temporary deal between Nextar and DirecTV that returns local stations to DirecTV Uverse and DirecTV Stream. We'll tell you the details here and more with it. And the owner of the Weather Channel, Brian Allen, the Brian Allen Group or Media Group, wherever they call themselves, has put a $10 billion deal in to buy FX, National Geographic, ABC Locals that Disney owns, and ABC as a whole. We'll break that all down, give you everything you need to know about these stories and more here in a quick second. First, if you want to read more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link there so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you've been here a while or you like what we do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both is a huge help to us. It really does help us with our channel. And second, hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of TV, but still watch what you enjoy. So with that said, let's dive in here. This week, Amazon has a big event announcing some new devices. It's a device event. That's what's been confirmed. What will be announced has not been confirmed, but a few Fire TVs have been spotted in the FCC, and the Fire TV Max, which is what I'm standing in front of here, is suddenly unavailable, no longer in stock. First time that's happened since it was announced a while back. We suspect that these are going to be two Fire TV sticks, maybe a 4K and a 4K Max version. There's two different Wi-Fi standards, of Wi-Fi 6E, which is the new high-end one, and Wi-Fi 6, both very good Wi-Fi. Make them some of the best Wi-Fi in a stick out there on the market right now. We'll keep a close eye on this, but I suspect this week we're going to get some new Fire TVs. Wouldn't be surprised if other Amazon devices are announced. We'll see what happens. We'll have full coverage over at CordCarsNews.com, and of course I'll come back here and break down some of what we learned here. But check it out over at CordCarsNews.com for more. I want to know, what predictions do you have? Question of the day. Now, I've already said I suspect there will be new Fire TVs. What other devices do you think Amazon will announce at this big event? Leave me a comment, let me know. All right, let's keep moving along. DirecTV and Nextar have agreed to a deal that will bring back temporarily Nextar-owned locals. For months now, DirecTV customers, including Uverse TV and DirecTV Stream, have been unable to access local channels owned by Nextar. This includes most CWs and more. Over the last few weeks, tensions seem to have calmed. The war with the FCC filings and other things, public statements had calmed down. We reported on Friday that we suspected a deal was near. And now, on Sunday morning, very early Sunday morning, they announced a deal had been reached and they were bringing back locals. Now, they said this would be a staggered rollout, focusing on locals that were airing NFL football games on Sunday and then bringing the rest back. I suspect by the time you watch this, most, if not all, locals from Nextar have been re-added. This is a temporary deal, though, as they finalize some terms. The contract is still not finalized, though I think at this point it's unlikely these will go dark again. It sounds like a deal in principle has been reached, and there's just some legalese things you got to work out with the lawyers. We'll see how that works, but great news for DirecTV Stream customers and DirecTV or Uverse TV service. Your locals are coming back. Now, exactly what does it mean? What did DirecTV agree to? We don't know. We'll see how this all plays out. There's still a lawsuit between these two companies to figure out. We'll see how that plays out. All right. Now, we talked on Friday about the fact that Nextar said that, hey, they would be open to buying ABC-owned stations by Disney. Now we've learned that the owner of the Weather Channel, Allen Media Group, has announced that and confirmed to Cord Cars News. First report is a rumor by Bloomberg, confirmed by the group to Cord Cars News, that yes, they put a $10 billion offer for FX, National Geographic, ABC-owned affiliates by Disney, and the ABC network as a whole. Now remember, most local ABC stations are independently owned. They just license the content from ABC. So this will be ABC big parent company, and the handful of stations that are owned by ABC or Disney, the ABC-owned affiliates there. We'll see how this goes. Disney's come out and says, hey, we have not decided actually to sell anything. Any reporting that says we've actually decided to sell isn't true. There's been reports that some early talks with Nextar have happened, preliminary ones. I think what's happening here is a lot like Paramount. I talked about this in a quick Twitter video I put up, or X video I should say now. If you're not following me there, Cord Cars News, at Cord Cars News, follow us there. I sometimes post random videos when big breaking news happens like this. But like I said there, I think they're doing what Paramount did, where they're just saying, hey, we're not necessarily guaranteeing we're going to sell this, but if the price is right, if somebody provides a deal that made sense, we would take it. If we don't feel like we're going to get a good price for it, we're going to keep these stations and just run them if we think that would be more profitable. We'll see how this plays out. They may just kind of be filling people out. Who knows? It's very possible that the Allen Media Group here put an unsolicited bid in. An unsolicited bid means somebody shows up at your door, knocks on your house front door and says, hey, I love your house. Would you take $500,000 for it, or whatever the price may be? And that is maybe what's happening here. Now, Disney's CEO Bob Iger has said he's open to selling off non-core products of Disney to other places. What does that mean? I don't know. We know that they're open to a partner buying a small percentage of ESPN. Could they also be open to selling off some networks? That's what has been reported. We'll see how it all plays out. Fingers crossed. Again, you don't have to actually decide, yeah, I'm going to sell this no matter what, to solicit offers just to kind of see what the market is. You can see what the market is and decide it's not what you want it to be. You can see what the market is and say, we're going to get more money than we suspected from this. We'll take those offers. All right, let's keep moving along. Next story up, Phoenix Suns, who will be airing free over-the-air their games this year, have announced they're giving away antennas for free. If you live within that area, I believe you have to live in that region, there's a website where you can go put a form in and they'll mail you a free antenna. Now, if you want to find that to submit a request for a free antenna and see all the terms and conditions of this, link in the show notes. But the Phoenix Suns are one more company out there that has decided, or sports group that's decided to go free over the air. I think it's Gary Television they partnered with that will air their games, in-market games. So the games that used to air on Bailey Sports will now air on local television with that for free with an antenna. Now you can stream it for a price, but free with an antenna, and they'll even ship you the antenna to help you get started with that. So check that out. If you live in the market and you don't have an antenna, I've always said antennas are great. They don't, once you get them, there's no repeating monthly cost to it once you buy it. Take it up. Take advantage of free antennas. I know I always get somebody who says, well, I live in an area where you don't. I understand that. Most people do live in an area where an antenna will get at least some, if not all, your major locals. But if you don't, I understand. When I cut the cord, I lived in an area where I got 0 over-the-air antennas, even with a roof-mounted exterior antenna. Lived in a valley, very far away from any transmitting towers. I understand. But for the vast majority of people, you will. So try it out. Take a look. You can go to quite a few websites, enter your address, and see what's available around you in those areas. All right, speaking of DirecTV, DirecTV last week started to drop a lot of people from their Free Max perk as part of the legacy plans. Now, AT&T used to own Time Warner and included HBO Max. And for a long time, if you signed up for like a phone, an internet plan, I think even DirecTV for a while, DirecTV Now, you would get free HBO Max. Well, that deal came to an end, but legacy customers got to keep it. Last week, a lot of people received emails informing them that their contracts were being terminated and they would no longer be getting the free Max because they made some change. People say, we didn't make any changes, but DirecTV says whatever deal you had before, you're not living up to your end of it, and has canceled them. We can't figure out anything beyond that other than the fact that DirecTV has said, hey, they've gone through their list and these people don't qualify anymore for free DirecTV's Max deal to get Max as part of their DirecTV package. If you're affected by that, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be anything you can do for it. Let me know, did you lose your free Max? Were you a DirecTV customer, AT&T customer, or more that had the free Max and lost it? Leave me a comment, let me know. Last story up of the day, Sling is adding Binge TV to its lineup, and its Sling Free Stream service, which is its free ad-supported service, you don't even need to be a Sling TV customer to use it, is adding 11 new channels. These include things like Home Shopping Network, and a whole lot more. Star Plus, Star India Video on Demand, a whole bunch of channels have been added to Free Stream as long with Sling TV. So check that out. Lots of new channels. Full list in the show notes down below if you want to do that. Well, that's it for today. It feels very good to be back in the studio. It was very nice to take my family down south for a couple of weeks. I had to get that in before I have a very busy fall. We'll learn more about that later. But really thankful to everybody for your support. Traffic on the YouTube channel has been great. Subscribers has been great. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Take care Be safe. I hope you all have a fantastic Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. Thanks for your support, everybody.